For 800 years or more, we had a common law which was called public nuisance. And
Correct.
what it covered was people poisoning villages or poisoning towns, etc. And it sounds innocuous as public nuisance, but just to make sure everyone's clear on this, it was an 800-year common law, and the penalty, if found guilty on indictment, was to be hanged. Right.
Yeah.
So in 2023, the British government decided out of the blue to repeal it and create a different public nuisance. They knew exactly what was going on, and they knew that law existed, and they needed to repeal it in order to get away with their crimes. The same as Tony Blair, who was a Fabian, by the way, and we've now got a Fabian cabinet yet again. There's 141 Fabians in the British Parliament. The whole cabinet is Fabians, and today's cabinet is Fabians. And last time we had a cabinet full of Fabians, we went to war with Iraq on a lie, right? So people need to understand that the Fabians in particular and other groups of people promote this idea that useless eaters, as they put it, must be terminated. But getting back to the law, there are many ancient laws that are protected in England, and the United States of America still has access to them laws. One great one was brought up by Antonin Scalia, and it was the Kerr case, I believe, to do with the right to keep and bear arms. And through historical inquiry, this is a quote from him himself, through historical inquiry, the reason why it can't be infringed as if it was a pre-existing right was because it come from the English Bill of Rights, and it can never be revoked. So again, American people need to understand there's a massive difference between someone who's British, which is a legal fiction created in 1948 and 1981, and its object was to remove your rights as an Englishman. But the great thing about that is it doesn't remove your rights as an American. You can still write on English law.
That is correct.
What you've got to work out is who are these people trying to create these wars between us, right? And all I'm saying is dark personality, psychopaths, narcissists. And let me tell you something, I've been in a relationship with a narcissist and she weren't nice. And she isn't nice, right? She's pure evil, right? And they come out that are all loving and all giving you hand massages and all this, right? And all they want to do is manipulate you. And I'm talking about psychologically, physically, in every way possible. They are evil people. Then you've got Machiavellians, and then you've got sadists. The traits of them four groups of people, which are 10% of the population, the traits and attributes are the same, right? So in other words, they do the same things. It's a psychological thing. They haven't got a conscience. And what normal everyday people don't understand is because they always ask, but why would someone do that? Well, why would someone beat up a woman? I don't know. I would never do it, right? Why would someone torture an animal? I don't know. Psychopaths quite like doing it, right? Why would you do these things? Because normal, nice people don't understand that. And by the way, that's 90% of the population. The problem with dark personality, and it doesn't matter what color you are or what religion you are, they're in every group. They elevate to the top. And then people recognize each other's traits. That's why we're in the position we're in.